occasions when de-energizing a circuit that needs to be worked on isn't possible. In those instances, it may be necessary to perform hot work or work on energized circuits. One significant hazard during live electrical work is arc flash. Arc flash is the violent burst of light and heat radiation released from an electric arc. It can also be accompanied by an arc blast, the supersonic wave created by the conductors vaporizing that can carry molten metal and other flying objects. These can deafen, cause severe burns, and shoot shrapnel. During an arc flash, the heat released can exceed 35,000 degrees Fahrenheit. For reference, the surface of the Sun is approximately 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Arc flash can be caused by any number of things: wear, corrosion, accidental contact, and even dust. Therefore, the best solution to preventing arc flash is de-energizing circuits before working on them. However, when that is impossible, there are measures that can be taken to reduce the chance of injury due to arc flash. First is to keep clear of exposed electrical circuits. It's important to keep the hazard of a live electrical circuit isolated and to inform those that could be affected by it that hot work is being performed. This can be accomplished through a combination of physical barriers and signs alerting workers to the danger. The National Fire Protection Association has developed a system of approach boundaries to keep employees around energized circuits safe. From furthest from the live circuit to nearest, the boundaries are the flash protection boundary, the limited approach boundary, the restricted approach boundary, and the prohibited approach boundary. The flash protection boundary is the distance at which an arc flash event would expose an employee to curable second-degree burn. The limited and restricted approach boundaries are distances at which there is a respective increase in the risk of shock or burn from arc flash. The prohibited approach boundary is the distance at which protection is required, equivalent to the protection required when making direct contact with live electrical components or circuits. These are not fixed distances. They are calculated according to the voltage of the exposed circuit. At CEC, employees must stay away from all live exposed electrical circuits above 50 volts, unless under the supervision of a licensed electrician. Those employees working on an energized electrical circuit must be qualified persons, capable of working safely on energized circuits and knowing the special techniques, PPE, and precautions necessary for hot work. When within the limited approach boundary and closer to the exposed live circuit, special personal protective equipment is required. This may be flame-resistant clothing, arc-rated face shield, safety glasses and hood, and insulating gloves, all the way up to a full arc flash suit, depending on the voltage and distance from the circuit. Likewise, conductive articles of clothing and accessories shall not be worn when in the restricted approach boundary or closer. Arc flash hazards should be clearly labeled. The arc flash label should indicate the level of danger with a danger or warning, the working distance or assumed distance of the worker's torso from the potential flash source, the thermal energy of a potential arc fault, and the arc flash boundary at which a person not wearing flame-resistant or arc flash clothing would receive second-degree burns. The label should also detail the PPE required to work safely on the circuit. Arc flash events are traumatic, injurious, and potentially fatal. When circumstances dictate that work on energized circuits is necessary, protect yourself from arc flash by respecting approach boundaries, working cautiously, and wearing the necessary personal protective equipment.
Remember our tagline, exceptional people equals exceptional results. Be exceptional today.